'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the Brewer house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings for Katie, Nate, Keegan, Landon, Grace, and Sasha were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Keegan, Landon, Grace, and Sasha were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Katie in her kerchief and Nate in his cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, Nate sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window the Brewers flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to Grace's eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, Landon knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
As the dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling, Keegan heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As Katie drew her head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as wide as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and Nate laughed when he saw him in spite of himself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave to know that Landon had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his fingers aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprung to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But the Brewers heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight,
Merry Christmas to the Brewer family, and to all a good night!